Hi, everybody. Keith here. Hey, I just wanted to make another quick note on to that last video I just did in regards to the comment I put in there specifically myself with quoting Genesis chapter 1, verses 26 through 28. And when it comes to that durable power of attorney, this is where I'm looking at it from. Because when God gave man dominion over land, air, and water, think about that. Land, air, water. That's law. L-A-W. Law. That's your natural law. In your natural law, it says he who is boss of himself is the one that's going to survive. And basically, when it comes down to your durable power of attorney, you're the only one that has capacity to do that. As trustees, the state, any other attorney or anything, they only have power of attorney. And I reference this to Genesis 1, 26 through 28 because God gave man dominion over the land, air, and water. He did not say man was to dominate one another. He did not say man was to dominate the land. He did not say man was to dominate the air. He did not say man was to dominate the water. He said man was to have dominion over the land, air, and water. Dominion, in my perspective, is the stewardship. And in regards to stewardship, I think about prospering. When you plant something, when you sow your seeds and you watch that garden grow and you're tending to it properly because you have the knowledge to carry out the authority to help conduct those affairs so that you produce fruit, so that you help those plants live healthy. And that's what prospering is. When we get into this fictional world where everybody's profiting, that's not prospering. When you profit using this fictional world of commerce and everything, what you're doing is degrading the other things that are natural. You're buying up the processed foods that are poisoning your own goddamn body. You're drinking the chemicalized sodas that are infecting your pores, every pore, every homeopath pathway. You're not listening to the real knowledge up here about how you're actually supposed to survive yourself. And one of those most basic concepts of self-survival is self-governance. If you can't handle your own affairs and you start handing them off to a teacher in a public school, then they're the ones that have the power. Until you take that power back yourself by taking responsibility back yourself, you will never have durable power of attorney because you don't even have dominion over yourself. You're giving it up to somebody else. So think about this, people. When you want to sit there and think that you're doing all these things for yourself and you believe that you're bettering your life and your offspring's life, think about what you're really doing. When you go out to Walmart and you buy all these bags of chips and all these cereals and all this processed foods and the chicken nuggets that are made up of the gross shit that they found on the floor and swept up and put through a grinder a few more times and then sent it through some bleach chemicalized cleaner shit and then turned around and glued it all back together in funny little shapes so that your children would enjoy eating them. You want to have dominion like you're supposed to have dominion, then take care of it. But the only way you're going to do that is by being able to take care of yourself first. So first, durable power of attorney is over yourself. Claim your affidavit age of majority. Put it on and for the record that obviously you're of age of majority. I claim power, sole power of attorney, because nobody else can have that over me. Nobody gave you power of attorney over me. You show me this signature that says, I gave you power of attorney over me. And if I did, then it was obviously by mistake. So I'm correcting the record. I have sole power of attorney over me. No one else. Period. And that's as simple as it gets. So when you want to start stepping up to the plate, remember, if you want to reject authority, you have to step up to the responsibility of that authority yourself. Quit giving it over to the student teachers and their predecessors that are trying to teach them how to teach, when they don't even understand their own goddamn cognitive dissonant self. Because as soon as they get out of that school and they run on home and they start filling their mouths with this processed foods and kicking back and watching the commercial world TV programs that keep up with the indoctrination, so you can watch how somebody else is living such a wonderful life, while in the meantime they're down the street, lights blaring and sirens, or lights flashing and lights blaring, hauling somebody off that you know, but you don't know why, but you don't care either, so you keep on watching. And then the next night it's the same routine, and they're down the street the other way, just at the end of the block, doing the same damn thing, while you sit there and do the same damn thing. It's time to change, and the only way you're going to change that is by changing your perspective, by standing up and taking care of your own goddamn business, your own self. Anyway, I don't want to make it a rant. I wanted to make it an educational thing. So in reference to the durable power of attorney, remember Genesis 1, verses 26 through 28, where God gave man dominion over the earth. He gave them authority. But that authority was to go forth and be prosperous, to help provide in abundance so that everybody could be healthy. And that's the extent of authority. Not over each other, but of ourselves, so that we can take care of what He provides and use it accordingly. Today we're in a world of fiction, where we're using so many fictional things to help the complacency of the cognitive dissonance. And that's all it is. Get out of that shit. Get back to the natural self. Anyway, peace. Love you. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. God bless. Have a great day.